From sunup to sundown, I pedaled all the way across the state of Michigan to complete my first century ride filled with hill bombs, backcountry roads, terrible directions.
We're going southeast at the moment. We're going the complete opposite direction.
And I dragged my mom along for the ride. This was a point-to-point ride that started near my house in Sanford and ending on the west side of the state in Ludington, Michigan. We found a route that would get us to the Ludington lighthouse in exactly 100 miles while avoiding main roads, getting as much scenery as possible, and getting in a good mix of gravel and pavement along the way. All with the end goal of meeting my wife, daughter, and dad at the lighthouse in exactly 100 miles. Or so we thought.
All right, here we go. Oh, that wind's chilly. Man, that looks so sweet with the fog.
For the record, I'm a mountain biker who prefers park laps over pedaling, and a distance cyclist is one of the last terms I would ever use to describe myself.
All right, mile in, first stop.
That being said, my mom and I planned this ride relatively last minute.
I like that it's gonna be more of an adventure. We're not just going on one thing the whole time. Yeah. We're gonna jump from road to road. We're gonna jump from this trail system to another one. We're gonna have to go across a section where you're not allowed to bike, so we have to walk for a little bit.
Our ride began on a chilly fall morning with fog so dense, everything was soaked within just a few miles.
Look at our arm hairs.
What?
Look at your arm hair.
Oh my God.
It's like covered in water. It's so foggy right now.
I just saw a droplet come off my
Yeah, mine too.
helmet.
Mine keeps dripping.
My mom is much more of an endurance rider than I am, but neither of us were necessarily prepared for this ride.
Do we follow this sidewalk?
Prior to this, 65 miles was the longest ride I've ever completed, and that was about a year and a half ago. 40 miles was the longest ride I'd went on this season, so 100 miles was a bit of a jump.
Oh boy.
As for my mom, she had ridden 100 miles before and has completed many other long distance rides.
Quarter of the way done.
But her longest this year was just over 62 miles. With that in mind, we knew that we had to pace ourselves, but also push it a bit.
How fast are we going? I'm just curious.
14.
We wanted to make it to Ludington in time so that we could watch the sunset over the water with their families and have dinner before our drive back home.
So we take this until the trail ends, right?
We made plans to stop in Reed City for lunch,
And Reed City will be about the 50-mile mark.
but wanted to make sure that we had enough time to check out anything fun along the way.
A little skate park. Wanna go rip through real quick?
I'll watch you go through it.
Sweet. Fun little skate park.
We figured that if we made it to Reed City by 11:30, we would have enough time to sit down for lunch and get out of the saddles for a little bit and recharge our phones and watches.
How are we doing? Are we still doing good?
35 miles in.
No, but I mean, are we doing good for like whatever? Because we stop or whatever, it doesn't matter. But are we still doing good for? I feel like we're doing good. We have no. I don't really have a set agenda.
The pace is good. We didn't start pedaling until about 8, so we started about a half hour later. And then we also stopped for about 15-20 minutes for the drone.
Right.
So time-wise, yeah, we're actually going faster than I thought we were gonna go on average. We're staying around the 15-16 miles an hour.
Right.
I thought we were gonna be more like 13.
Right or no?
Yep. So you can still get adrenaline on a gravel bike. So it must be in this little town over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that street that you see in the cars.
We both had the fear of our watches dying and not having a Strava activity to record the entire ride from start to finish. So we brought our phone and watch chargers to plug in during lunch.
Oh man. What are we at? 46.
Wait, so what are we doing? Do we need to charge anything or do anything?
After refueling our bellies and batteries, we jumped back on the saddle to set up for the second half of our ride.
Yeah, mine says recording again.
We expected the first half of this ride to be easier than the second, and for a few reasons. The obvious was that we had fresh legs, but the first 50 miles was about 99% pavement, whether it be road or rail trail. After lunch, we knew that we had some upcoming climbs, a lot of backcountry dirt roads, and the possibility of rerouting our planned course.
Oh my gosh, this is so nice out.
I know.
Yeah, this is smooth.
Wish it was smooth downhill, not smooth uphill.
Was it going by fast or slow?
Fast.
The bike.
I can't believe we're already halfway done.
Not quite.
We could be nowhere near halfway done, depending on if we overestimated something, and
Right.
it's really gonna be 110 to get there.
Yep. This is our road, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we have a couple miles of this, and then it turns into pavement.
Are you in gravel?
Or yeah. So I just missed it. We're at 50.2, halfway.
All right. 50 more to go.
Oh boy.
Hey, we're still smiling.
There's the gravel. This might be a little dicey.
You mean going up, you mean?
No, because it looks like it might be loose down there.
Oh, at the end where the sun is?
Yeah.
We reached our max elevation around 55 miles in, and would gradually head downhill for the next 45. But we were about to descend roughly 400 feet over the next 4 miles, and we were loving every minute of it.
Yeah! Woo! Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Despite the few minutes of fun, we were about to enter one of the toughest parts of this ride. We had about 20 miles of forest gravel riding ahead of us, filled with washed out climbs and even looser descents.
Hold on, I just need to document this.
Oh, that I'm walking? Actually, the dirt ain't bad. It's the hills.
Woo! Careful. Sand. Very sandy. Slow down. Slow down.
I couldn't stop.
Me either. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
I literally thought I was going to fly off my
Me
bike.
too.
I kid you not, about back there.
Look at our trails. They're dug an inch into the ground. It went from rock hard to sand.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm not kidding you.
Well, I thought I was going down.
How did you save that?
I don't know.
Okay, so...
It wasn't long before we were back on our bikes passing through the middle of nowhere, riding through some gorgeous Michigan forests, and eventually finding pavement.
I see pavement. That is pavement. Woo!
We found a few spots to grab a snack with some scenery, but tried our best to keep moving.
Cool.
So you know what else is cool?
What?
I'm officially at my longest bike ride ever right now. Cool. Terrible, but we did what we needed to do.
The long day in the saddle was starting to get to us, and we eventually started to make some mistakes.
I don't know if there's anything to really miss.
I'm sure we're fine. We're going west.
The direction, I know.
We literally just pulled off the side of the road, and she's like, "Oh, I hope that's not the road we need."
Stay on
And
57, so 56 splits up the left. But yes, follow
Yep.
56, which eventually turns into East Kimmy. When Kimmy ends, turn right. So weird because I feel like we're going so in the opposite direction.
Yeah, seems like we need to be going that way.
It just seems like we're
Yeah, hold on.
8 miles sideways. What?
Hold on, let's stop first. Stop at this intersection. Yeah, but my GPS says we're going the wrong way, but I don't think it's
can't be
right.
because-
What road did we just come off of?
We're on. This says South Brooks Road right now.
Yeah, we're going the wrong way.
Where do we turn? Where we're supposed to know?
Yes, we're going east right now.
I don't get that. We turn where we're supposed to.
We're going southeast at the moment. We're going the complete opposite direction.
Oh my God.
Once we realized where we went wrong, we could retrace our steps to get back on track.
It's cool because it's kind of downhill through here. Quarter of the way done.
Alright.
75.3.
So we don't know when we get to Ludington. Is it going to be 104 miles? Is it going to be 100 miles?
Yeah. It's not going to be less than 100 miles, I can tell you that.
Though we didn't know how many miles we actually had left, we knew that if we headed downhill, we were going in the right direction, because neither of us were going to pedal back up the hill if we were actually going the wrong way.
We ran out of water. Do you think we could fill them up, please?
We found a bar to top off our water and kept pounding our pedals as the miles ticked by.
Doing okay? Good? Yeah, I just looked down and we're going 20 miles an hour. I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not killing you. 90.
Not 90?
90 miles.
We should be done in 10 miles, Calvin.
I hope it's paved. Dang it. Maybe we'll get to an intersection and it'll be paved afterwards.
Maybe.
At 92 right now. Eight miles. One more mile. Ready. 100.00.
Oh my gosh,
Look at that. We're just middle of nowhere.
we're here. We made it. All right, 100 miles.
Made it.
100 miles came and went, and we still had no sight of the lighthouse.
Oh,
As every pedal stroke began to hurt more than the last,
Holy smokes, I think I'm pedaling faster.
I'm reminded how I almost missed out on this opportunity.
When I asked you if you want to do this, I was really hoping you said, nope, we're going camping that weekend.
Oh.
Sorry, we're full. Maybe next year.
I knew that she would say yes when I invited her, so it was really more of a way of committing myself to this ride
106.5 miles.
and getting to spend an entire day with my mom doing a hobby that we both love.
Okay. 107 miles.
We left from Sanford at 8 a.m. this morning.
Nice job.